Hey y'all, so I am back with another tutorial, and I promise to make things a lot more clear this time because it was told to me that in the last video y'all really couldn't see shit. So this video I promise to be a lot more clear. I'm going to be doing things in the camera more so you guys can see. I have a big ass forehead, so be prepared for all of that shit. Well, let me get this shit out the way. Fucking shower cap. Anyway, disclaimer again, I am not a makeup artist by any shape or form, but I do know how to apply makeup. I think my steps are a little more compressed. It's not so many different things because I don't like a caked up face. So hopefully some of you guys can relate. If you like it, great. If you don't, you're entitled to your opinion. Anybody has any tips they'd like to share, please comment down below in the comment section. And if you are disrespectful, get ready to be roasted, motherfucker. Let's roll this bitch out! Alright, so first I'm gonna start off by washing my fucking face. Scrub all the dirt off. Some people use special soap. I don't use a special soap. I use Dove. I think it works fine. If you use a special soap or something you feel like is better for your skin when you're gonna apply makeup, once again, comment down below and let me know what y'all think, okay? All right, so now I'm just gonna take my micro brow pencil. The color is Noir by Revlon. And I'm using this brush tip basically just to comb up the hair so that way when I'm drawing on or tracing my eyebrow, the outline, none of the hairs get in the way. All right, and now as you can see, I am doing the outline, the bottom outline of my eyebrow, and I am stroking back and forth. I don't really care to do just one line straight. I like to stroke back and forth because for me, it gives me more accuracy and I can kind of see where I need to fill in, what needs to be more even. And yeah, that's the method that works for me. And now that I've done the bottom, I'm now going to do the same thing on top, stroking a little bit back and forth just to create an even, nice line. And then once I am done with that, I will fill in the brows. All right, so now that I have two even eyebrows, I'm pretty much going to be using this brush tip just to stroke the very start of my eyebrow. Most of you notice I do not fill in from the very beginning of the eyebrow because I don't like for the eyebrow to be dark throughout. Like I said in my last video, I really like to give it that faded look because it looks more natural. All right, now time to clean up the eyebrows using concealer. This is True Match by L'Oreal, and I'm pretty much just following the outline created earlier with my pencil. This is gonna give it a nice smooth look. This is what really makes your eyebrows stand out when you conceal underneath and on top. Same way that I do with my pencil, I stroke back and forth, and this allows me to pretty much make sure that I'm covering all areas and just really truly following that outline that I previously created when I use my pencil to draw these bad boys in. All right, and so now I'm just here repeating the same steps that I did at the bottom. I'm doing it at the top, using the concealer to really have the eyebrows stand out. I do the back and forth motion on top as well, just to make sure that I'm covering all areas. All right, I'm gonna apply the Shine Killer by NYX. Oh Lord, my head big. All right, so anyway, I apply the Shine Killer because my face is oily. This helps prevent any excess oil. In addition to that, it also moisturizes my face. So you guys always wanna make sure you put some type of base prior to putting on your foundation. I'm using my beauty blender to apply my liquid foundation by Maybelline called Fit Me. Oh, I know I look white as a ghost, but y'all just lay around for it. Once I blend it out, your girl gonna be real cute. Don't forget to get that double chin, y'all. You want to make sure you hit all areas, okay? Get all in them creases. All right, and so I'm going to be using this eyeshadow color as my base. I'm going to apply most of it to the ends or the outer corner of my eyelids and then stroke it back and forth to give it somewhat of a smoked out look. Oh Lord, look like I got punched in the eye. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to be using the NYX eyeshadow base. I'm going to be applying it to the center of my eyes, and basically I use this to make the eyeshadow pop. Even the eyeshadows that are extremely pigmented, if you apply this first, you'll notice a major difference. Doesn't necessarily have to be from NYX. You use the products that you like best. Okay, and so once again, I am using my 99% Mermaid palette by Tarte, and I'm really just pushing it in there to make sure I get in all the creases. If you don't do that, you'll find that when you close your eyelids, people will notice that there are empty spots that you did not fill in. Okay, and so here I'm just using a darker color to blend out the outer corners of my eyelids. Here I'm going to use this color just to buff out the top. And it's time to highlight, bitches. So I'm going to be using my NYX Wonder Stick. It comes with 2 tones, one for your highlight, one for your contour. You're going to apply it right underneath your eyes on your little saddle bags. You're going to apply it to your chin. You're also going to be applying it to your forehead and the bridge of your nose. All right, and so I blended my highlight off camera. Now I'm going to be using my contour. I'm basically going to be applying it right underneath my cheekbones on both sides of my face. Then I'm going to do it across my big ass forehead. Yes, I said it. And then I'm also going to do it on either side of the bridge of my nose. And the purpose of putting it on my forehead is basically to give an illusion that my head is not as big as it really is. Hope you guys like. All right, guys, so the further in you take this contour on your forehead, the smaller you make your forehead look. And clearly, I got to do that a lot. All right, so the way you blend or buff out your nose, the contour on your nose is really, really important. You want to make sure you bring it all the way up so that it meets the start of your eyebrow to give it a real natural look. Damn, this ring light hot, Jesus. Anyway, I'm using my e.l.f. finishing powder pretty much to bake. I'm going to use that underneath where I did my contour on both sides of my face. I'm also going to apply it to my chin. I'm going to apply it to my forehead, and I'm also going to apply it down the bridge of my nose. All right, child, I'm over it. Next step, I'm going to be applying my eyeliner. Usually when I apply my liquid eyeliner, I just kind of pat, 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 pat as I move along, as opposed to just doing one line across. And I do that because, like with everything else, I like for it to be as accurate as possible. All right, so here I'm going to do one quick stroke, and this is how pretty much I'm going to create my wing. So here I'm just going to use the same color that I had used to buff out the top of my eyeshadow. I'm going to use it underneath my lid. And then after I apply that first portion, which I would consider, I guess, a base, I'm going to go underneath it again with a darker color. All right, so now I'm done baking. I'm just gonna brush off any excess finishing powder. I try not to bake too much because, guys, the more you bake, the lighter those areas will be, and nobody wants to look like a ghost. And then once I am done with that, I will be applying lashes. Baby, y'all see these lashes? Child, if I bat any harder, I might just fly away. Anyway, guys, I'm moving on to the next step, which basically I'm using the contour that's left over on my beauty blender. I'm going to use that to now contour my jawline. As I stated in my last video, I like to do this after I bake only because for me, it looks more natural. And then once I'm done, I'm going to be using the matte foundation by NYX. I'm going to be just using a little bit of that on my brush to blend out my face. And now let me adjust my camera. Time to put on some blush. All right, I use two different blushes. I use a darker blush to really bring out my contour. And then I go right over it with a lighter blush, like a pinkish blush to give, you know, that cute little cheek. All right, and so now I am using my illuminating highlighter from e.l.f. And I really like this color because it's like a goldish pinkish. And for me, whenever I'm applying that illuminating highlighter, I always want to go with a color that matches my makeup overall. I apply it right on top of my cheekbone. I apply it down the bridge of my nose, to the nape of my nose. I apply it on my forehead, on top of my top lip, and then on my chin as well. All right, so here I'm using one of my favorite lipsticks. This is from Maybelline, their matte liquid lipstick, and this particular shade is called Protector. I'm going to be doing the outside of my lips first, lining my lips up, and then after that I will fill in the rest of my lips. All right, y'all, so I applied a little bit of mascara to my bottom lids off camera. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using that same popping eyeshadow that I have on my eyelids. I'm going to be placing it on the center of my lips. All right, you guys, so here is the finished look. I really like it. I hope you guys like it as well. I am clearly feeling myself. Look at these cheekbones, honey. Yes, she is here. Look at those brows. All right, so if you guys have any tips or any tricks or anything you'd like to add, go ahead and comment down below. And yeah, subscribe. Bye, guys.